All right, welcome back, everybody, to Suzinski Fit. And just a side note, I'm actually going to change my business name from Suzinski Fit to 424. 424 Fit is a lot easier to remember than Suzinski Fit, and quite frankly, a lot of people think I'm a ski instructor. But what I want to focus on today is the push up. I want to focus on two kinds. I want to focus on the modified push up and the regular push up. Now, I've been running my personal training business for about 20 years, and I see everybody doing the push up the wrong way. The counting numbers. Joe did 55, and then Rick upped them by doing 56. It's not about the numbers. It's focusing on the contraction and the elongation or the stretch. And think about it like this. Anytime you're doing an exercise, it's like a slow hydraulic lift, right? That lift is going to lift something heavy. It's going to come up slow and it's going to come down slow. If it's coming up fast and stopping or dropping fast and stopping, there is going to be injury. So no matter what the exercise is, you always want to maintain control. Now, with that said, we're going to start off with the modified push-up. I'm going to give you the side profile, all right? I'm going to show you what you're probably doing wrong first, and then I'm going to show you the correct way to do it. Now, when I work out, again, I don't count numbers. I give myself about a minute work and 30 seconds rest. Again, focusing on the muscle that I'm working and the controls. Now, hand placement is critical when doing the push-up. Most people are going to bring their hands together, and there's all different kinds. When I bring my hands close together, you're really working on the back of the arm or just the tricep and your shoulders. So I want to go pretty wide here. And when I go wide with my hand placement, a lot of people's elbows will turn up. And guess what that's going to do? That's going to overflex my wrist and put a lot of pressure right here in my wrist. All right, so what I do is, again, hand placement's about this wide. I pretend that there's a bar from the heel of the hand to this heel of the hand, and it's going to go to my chest. Now, I tuck my elbows in slightly. Again, because when my elbows rise, it's causing my wrist to overflex. So I'm going to show you the modified push-up from a side profile. Probably what you're doing wrong. All right, so side profile, modified push-up. This is what I see a lot of. All right, so people are on their knees. And what they're doing is they're coming forwards. They're coming forwards and they're pushing back. They're going down and they're pushing back through their knees. Now look at my back. It's a saddleback. Or they're going down and coming up. They're not leading with their chest. You have to lead with your chest, not your lower back. The modified push-up is kind of difficult because you have to get knee placement just right. So the right way, I'm going to lead with my chest, which means my butt is going to be higher than my chest. So when I go down nice and slow again in control, I'm going to pause for about a 2 count, and I'm going to push up real slow. And then I'm going to go right back down again for a 2 count and push up real slow. All right? I'm not pushing back through my knees. This knee, what I call, is a hinge point. So most people, when they go down, as they push up, they're going to shift the weight from their chest into their legs. We want to come straight up. Okay? So one more time, side profile, modified push-up. I'm going to go down. I'm going to pause for a 2 count. 1, 2, and I'm gonna push straight up, nice and slow, without lockout. Once you lock out, you are resting. You are going to take that contraction out of your chest. So that's a side profile. Keep your butt up. I call it the stock car position. Lead with your chest. Now, the front view. You will notice my hand placement. I like to go pretty wide because I get a really good stretch in my chest. And again, when I go down, my butt's higher than my chest. 2-second pause, and I push up real slow without lockout, and then I go right back down to it. Okay. That is the modified push-up. Now I'm going to show you the regular push-up. And I cringe when I see people do the regular push-up. Not all people, but a lot of people. Because the first thing you're going to see with a regular push-up is this. Their lower back drops. So all that weight is in your lower back. We would call this a hyper extension of your lower back. And when they're ripping like this up and down. But guess what? That's wrong. All that weight is going into your lower back, and you're going to feel it more in your shoulders. So again, just like the modified push-up, you don't want to push through your knees. But now I'm switching from my knees to my ankles. So when I do the regular push-up, again, nice wide, I kick my butt up in the air. Now watch what I do with my ankles. I come forwards a little bit. I'm right over my chest. And when I go down, I'm going to go down slow. I'm going to tilt my head up. That's going to open up my chest. And I'm going to push up real slow before lockout. And I'm going to go right back down real slow. Hold. Build up that contraction and then push up real slow without lockout. That's the right way. Now watch the wrong way. Again, usually that hand placement's really close. But why would it be close? Open it up. Open up that chest. So I'm on my feet, tilted forwards. You're going to see that backdrop, and when they push up, they're pushing back through their ankles. Get that butt up in the air. Bring it down into your chest and push up. So that's a side profile. Let me show you the front view so you get an idea with my hand placement. And you can kind of see how my butt comes up and the weight is transferred into my chest. It's not a lower back workout. You do not want to hyperextend your lower back. So again, hand placement, wider than shoulder width. I pretend that there's a bar from the heel of my hand to the heel of this hand. So again, front view, I stabilize. So I'm up, I stabilize, I come forwards on my heels, I go down real slow, I'm gonna hold, and then I push up real slow without a lockout, and then bring it back down. Now, trick of the trade, once your butt is up higher than your chest, think about it. All that weight goes into your chest, all right? So again, the push-up. It's been around for a long time. And I've been training for about 20 years, and I see people do that wrong all the time. So give it a shot. And, it's through repetition. Try it over and over and over. Remember, the human body is going to try everything it can do to cheat and to make things easier. And that's what you're paying attention to when you work out. All right, so good luck on the push-up. Focus on correct form. Don't count your numbers. Focus on the contraction and the stretch. And until next time, 424 Fit, have a great workout.